So we want to welcome you all. Greetings, all the SBC members globally. If you're just joining us for the very first time, we are having this meeting every Wednesday when it's 6 p.m. West African time. So you are highly welcome. I want to say greetings to all the members in the US, all those in Europe, Asia, and of course, Africa. I hope you guys are doing very, very well. It's always a pleasure for us to meet here and discuss some of the happenings in our community. So our admin is here. Remember, if you have questions, you have the mailbox where you can always send your question and we'll always address that to you. So guys, stay tuned with some of the updates that are happening in our community right now. Greetings to you, Admin Scott. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Mbe. Welcome, everyone, to our founders meeting for May 22nd, 2024. It's a beautiful Wednesday, and we have some news and updates to go over and a little bit of education as well. So without further ado, I will go and share my screen with you, and we'll start walking through the website. All right. There we go. Everything moves on me every week. It's weird. All right. Okay. So on our dashboard, everybody seeing the dashboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we had a little bit of drop in membership, and that is obviously due to some members expiring. And we know what happens when you expire. You miss out on SBC Gold. Unfortunately, there have been some MetaMask problems that people are experiencing. If you're experiencing MetaMask problems, it's probably about time that you start looking into migrating over to Trust Wallet. Hopefully some of our member helpers can record a video of how to do that migration over to Trust Wallet. I personally myself don't have any problems with MetaMask, but I don't use it on a daily basis. So usually don't have too much trouble with it. But those members that are having trouble with MetaMask, it's probably time that you take a look at Trust Wallet. All right. So a couple of quick little bits of news. The Share Bounty program, we've decided we're just going to keep it. We're going to keep it. We're going to let it roll. We're just going to let it sit out there. Members who want to participate in the Share Bounty program, that's perfectly fine. Members who want to move to the SBC Lite or the SBC Full program, you're also welcome to do so. Just remember, if you want to switch programs at any time, the payment is what switches you. So if you don't want to be a part of the Share Bounty program anymore, or you want to be a part of the full program instead of a light program, the way to switch that is to make a payment. Support cannot make that switch for you. The payment system does that when you make that payment. And just keep in mind that when you make that payment, it extends your, you might end up making your payment a couple of days early or a few weeks early, whatever the case may be. It's still going to extend your payment at the end. You're not going to be out anything. So our Share Bounty participants are 1150. Last month we had 1372. That is it's a little on the low side, but still, we'll be able to make the Share Bounty program work for anyone who wants to participate in it. So that's where we are with that. Our membership is 5164. We're really hoping that over the next couple of months here, as people start to anticipate and participate with SBC Gold, you'll find that our membership count will increase. So we do have some SBC Gold news. I think we're going to actually turn on the swap today. Our Privy Council members and our member helpers had the opportunity to investigate the swap in a non-functional way, just a way to be able to participate with the actual swap itself. didn't actually conduct any transactions, so the price of SBC Gold is still out there and ready for you all to jump on board when we turn that on. So we're expecting that that's going to be turned on today, but we are having some internal issues with our processing of the blockchain information. So that doesn't affect anything on the user side. It's just kind of like an annoyance on our side. We're getting messages and warnings that there's something going on with the blockchain. That will get resolved here today, and then as soon as that's over with, we're going to be turning on the swap. So you'll want to take advantage of that. The swap, the way that the swap's going to work is we're going to turn it on. We're going to bulk up a couple of purchases, and then we're going to conduct those purchases on the blockchain, and then fund your wallets, and then we do that cycle all over again. So the I'll go into how it works when we get to that particular section, but when we turn on that swap, you're going to have the same price as everyone else for a short period of time. Once we close that window and move into the next collection phase, it's going to be a couple of hours. It's not, don't don't hesitate. Don't think that price is going to stay there for the next 15 minutes. It could change very quickly. So just keep that in mind when you're doing a buy. All right, so we've got the SBC Gold quick information sheet. We've got a blog that is SBC Gold in a nutshell. We've got our white papers on the SBC Gold process, and then we also have down here on your SBC membership information, we have where your custodial wallet is. Now, remember, I want to make sure that I mention this every single time that we talk. A custodial wallet is what we are using to protect the price. It's what we're using to, any purchase that you make in SBC Gold goes into that custodial wallet, and SBC Gold has to mature for 90 days. After that 90 days, you're welcome to do with whatever part of your deposit that was made 90 days ago has matured. And then you can utilize that to pay for your SBCBO. You can utilize that to send to your MetaMask or Trust wallets. You can exchange it on our exchange system. But SBC Gold transactions, we're going to try and keep those right on our system so that we don't have any rogue members or rogue holders of SBC Gold out there and destabilizing the price. So we've got a really good plan for how to keep the SBC Gold price advantageous and continually building. One other thing to mention one more time, our agent liquidity pool for SPFC is at $840. I wanted to make a little bit of a brief announcement regarding SPFC last week in our founders meeting, and I kind of did, but we are going to start utilizing SPFC in a very similar but different way to how we're utilizing SBC Gold. So by the time that we get to August, SPFC is going to be, it's going to be usable. It's going to be on the blockchain, and we're gonna run through the process very similar to how we're controlling SBC Gold and trying to control its price. And we're going to be able to maintain that price of, like right now, SPFC is $30 per coin. We will be able to maintain that going further down the line and turn on that exchange through our system. So when we reach the original goal was when we reached 1,000 USDT that we would turn on the exchange. I think that we're probably going to meet that right around the same time that we start accepting and utilizing SPFC. So just keep in mind that SPFC is still coming. It's still something that we are going to utilize, and we're going to find a way to keep it at the same price that it is internally. All right, so let's go to the blog. All right. So how to prepare to use your SBC Gold swap in your SBC back office. So this is in regards to the custodial wallet. So in order for you to conduct any transactions utilizing your custodial wallet, you're going to need to put gas in there. Gas is BNB. So my recommendation is to put about $2 USDT in, or $2 US in gas into your BNB wallet. So you can find your BNB wallet or your custodial wallet right there on your dashboard. This is your wallet. This is my wallet, but your wallet will have a link to it. And when you click that link, it takes you to the BSC scan, and this will show you the tokens that you have in there. As you can see, I purchased SPFC just like everyone else did. I also got my gift of 5. And there is currently no BNB. So if you look at this right here, there's no BNB in my wallet. So when the exchange turns on, I'm not going to be able to utilize the exchange because I don't have any BNB in my wallet. So in order for you to get some, to be able to utilize the exchange, you need to put a little bit of BNB in this wallet. So very simply, just come up here to the top where your address is, hit that copy button right there, and then you can go into your MetaMask wallet or your Trust wallet and send a little bit of BNB. It doesn't take much. Transaction fees are very, very small, about 0.0003 something or other. So about $2. You can put as much in there as you want. These funds will be available to you. They're your funds. We don't have control over your wallet. It's just when you want to do a swap or you want to do an outgoing transaction, we make that available to you through the SBCPO. Also, if you're going to be purchasing SBC Gold, you need to purchase it in USDT. So as you can see in my token list here, the only tokens that I have in my wallet is just SBC Gold. So you need to have BNB and you need to have USDT in the amount in which you're going to purchase from. So there we go. Are you back, Embe?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
All right. So it looks like this video is going to be 2 parts, unless it continues.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, so you need USDT in your custodial wallet, and you need BNB in your custodial wallet in order to do a swap. So right now, as I said, that we're going to be turning this exchange or the swap on later today. If you want to participate in that, get some BNB and get some USDT into your wallet today. All right, so back to the blog. Okay, so we also go into details on the changeover for SBCcoins.io. So Kringle Cash redirects you to SBCcoins.io. If you have any saved links where Kringle.cash is used, you can go into your browser's saved links. You can go into your saved passwords, and you can update those passwords with the new SBCcoins.io links. So just change Kringle.cash to SBCcoins.io. The thing that I would recommend, though, is that if you have saved links, that you use the menu. The menu is always up to date. Anything that's going on in our menu is up here. So our founders meeting, I don't know what's going on there. That's interesting. So our founders meeting, our rewards. Oh, wait, this is weird. Go back to the dashboard. Why is that like that? I think it's probably because it's the blog. The blog has different settings. So, all right. So we've got our founders meeting. We've got our rewards. We've got the new exchange. This SBC Gold pre-buy will be turned into the swap later today. agents. We have our training materials and guides. This is very important, guys. I know we don't cover this very often, but there are new and returning members, things to do on day one, making sure that you register your payment wallet, making sure that you set your bounty receiving wallet. All of those things are important things to do, because if you don't do those, for instance, if you're a new member or a returning member and you haven't been in the SBC coins site for a while, you don't have a registered bounty address. So, you need to make sure that you register that as soon as you sign up, and as soon as you get yourself returned in there, because you want to make sure that you receive any of the instant bounty that's coming. Instant bounty can't be sent to you instantly if you don't have a bounty receiving wallet, and it isn't sent instantly, obviously, if you don't have one, so you can't receive that instant bounty. I know that sounds very circular, but that is, just remember that. Without a receiving bounty address, you can't receive bounty, so you need to do that on day one. We have the payment portal tutorial, tells you how to make a payment. We're going to be updating this in the next couple of days. Wallet validation, there's a video that tells you how to validate your payment wallet. And then we have the agent orientation. Now, I know we're not doing a lot with the agents right now, but we will be very shortly. SPFC, again, by August is going to be, it might not be August, it might be end of August, but in August, we're going to be utilizing the new swap to swap between SBC Gold, SPFC, USDT, and we could actually put other coins in there as well. The swap is fully usable in multiple coins, and we just need to find out what those coins might be. For instance, I have a member that accidentally paid in Ethereum. Well, we don't accept Ethereum, even though the address is the same. You can send an Ethereum payment to the same wallet address. The payment's going to get accepted, but our system isn't going to be able to process that. It doesn't know how to, because we're not talking to the Ethereum blockchain. But hopefully in the near future, we'll be able to do that. So if you want to swap between Ethereum coins and BNB coins, we'll have the ability to do that just in time. Another note is our app is still it's a work in progress. Our developers have a couple of little tweaks that need to be done to it, and then we're going to turn that app out to the main public. The server that the app sits on is also the server that we're doing all of the exchange swap work with. So that is that's just kind of, we're going to get to it. Promise that we're going to get to it here in the next couple of weeks. We should be able to get the app working. Our Privy Council members have already utilized the app. It's kind of basic in that it is just basically the site, but the notification process that will pop up and tell you when you have a payment that's due, when somebody has made a downline has made a payment and you have instant bounty, it'll tell you when that's been sent. It'll tell you when there's a new blog posted. It'll give you a whole bunch of new information, keep you up to date, so that you don't always have to log in and just say, this is what happened today. You'll get that information. It'll get passed along to you. All right. So the last thing that I want to go over is our membership tiers. We're going to be putting together a video instruction that will tell you what the membership tiers are, what they do, and that'll be put right here on the payment page. So when you're going to make your payment, it'll give you the option to view, this is what the SBC Lite tier is, and this is what the SBC Full tier is, and this is what the SBC Shared tier is. So when you're going to make a payment, you're going to either pick for yourself or for someone else, and then you're going to select one of these three options. So Instant Bounty, SBC Full, that is the work today, get paid today. That's the way that the bounty system has been since the beginning of bounty. So it's a 50-50. Admin gets the 50%, and you receive, as the sponsor, you receive 50% of the payment. So the payment's $33. $16.50 goes to admin, $16.50 goes to the sponsor. That is, that's just the way that it's always been before we did the share bounty, and that's the way that it can be now. And remember, if you want to switch to that program, if you want to get put onto that program, you need to select that and make a payment as soon as you're ready. That will switch you over to that new program going from there forward, and you'll receive the instant bounty. You'll receive all the rewards. You'll receive the SBC Gold gift at the beginning of the month. All of those things will be, you'll be eligible for. On the bounty share program, if you decide to select the bounty share program, it's still $33. 17 of it goes to the admin, 6 of it goes to the bounty share pool, and 10 of it goes to instant bounty towards your sponsor. Now, the reason why these are split differently is that $16.50 goes to 17, and that's to help with the bounty, or that's to help with the SBC Gold gift, and the $10 instant bounty is what you've always been receiving. And then the $6 goes into the bounty share program. You are eligible to receive all of the rewards, the same rewards that the SBC full people are receiving. And you still receive the SBC Gold gift. Keep in mind that there is a different date that your payment is required on. So the expiration date of your SBCBO does not necessarily equal the date that your bounty share program is due. And case in point, when you go to the dashboard and you see these numbers here, so it says 1372 and 1150. That 1150, the second that you are no longer eligible for the shared bounty program, let's just say, for instance, your account isn't expired, but you no longer qualify for the shared bounty program because you missed the 27th of the month when your payment is due. That number decreases. So it's important to keep these numbers on a steady. You can pay your share bounty program fee a couple of days early to make sure that you don't make that number go down. That when that number goes down, and it does, it goes down towards the 4th or the 5th of the month. That number goes down significantly, because a lot of members are due on the 4th or the 5th of the month. And if they didn't pay their share bounty program fee on that time, then they'd fall off of that number. So it's very important. We want to keep this number up. So if your payment is due in the next couple of days, make it a couple of days early, or just make it on time. It's important to make it on time, because you do receive an extra bonus in SBC rewards if you make your payment on time. A couple of members have come to me and it's like, oh, I received an extra 1,000 SBC. Why did I do that? Well, you received an extra 1,000 SBC because you paid your account on time. You paid it before it expired. You paid your share bounty program before you were no longer qualified. Those are important ways to increase your SBC rewards. All right, so back to the payment program. The last payment tier is our SBC Lite. So SBC Lite is for those of our members who just simply cannot afford the full package. Some of those members may not have referrals themselves, so they're not looking to receive bounty. But remember, if you are a sponsor, you should be on the instant bounty or the bounty share program. If you're a sponsor, you should definitely be on those programs. And if you are a new member and wanting to just kick the tires around, that's fine. If a sponsor brought you in, discuss with your sponsor. Just have a little conversation with your sponsor. Find out if your sponsor can encourage you to be on the full program or on the share bounty program. If you are on the light program, you don't receive any bounty, neither does your sponsor. So it's up to the sponsors to encourage their referrals to be on the shared bounty program or the SBC full program. But if it's physically not possible, if there's some reason, we always want to respect our members' reasons. So we give you this choice for SBC Lite. So SBC Lite currently gives you all of the same rewards as the SBC full program. The only difference is that there's just no bounty. There's no bounty paid to you as a sponsor. There's no bounty paid to your sponsor. So SBC Lite is effective for members who are helping us get to our 10,000 member goal and just want to support the community. That's definitely an option there. All right, so going back to the dashboard, I do want to make an announcement that yes, there are going to be SBC Gold limits for your custodial wallet. And no, those limits are not in effect yet. We will determine those limits. We'll review them with the Privy Council, but we're also going to be creating a relatively new function and feature for our SBC Gold custodial wallets. We're going to create the ability to link those wallets together. So if you are a family, head of a household, a family elder, you can create accounts for all your family members, and you can create custodial wallets for all of your family members, and then you can link those wallets to those family members. And that will allow you to share your, if you make a SBC Gold swap, you make that purchase, you can select the wallets that you want the equal distribution to go to. So say, for instance, I have 10 family wallets all linked to my SBC Gold account or my SBC BO account. I can select 10 of those wallets and I can buy $100 worth of SBC Gold, and it will put $10 of SBC Gold into all of those wallets individually. So we'll make it so that you can select which ones you want to put the distribution into, and it will just divide by however many wallets you select. So if you have 10 wallets that you can select and you select 5, it'll put $20 in those wallets. So we're going to be turning on that function. I would say that it's probably going to be closer to end of June when we turn that function on. But when we do that, you'll be able to have multiple accounts linked. Now, there's an advantage to having multiple custodial wallets. The maturation process is the same for all of those wallets. So if I make a purchase of SBC Gold today, in 90 days, that is going to have the maturation process is going to complete, but that's only going to be for one wallet. If I make a purchase today and I split it between 10 different wallets, then those 10 different wallets are going to all mature at the same time that the maturation process works. So in 90 days, all of those 10 wallets are going to have access to those funds. So that is that's a function that we're going to be putting in there very soon. So if you have family members that want to participate in SBC Gold, my recommendation is to get them active. Remember, active wallets are going to receive SBC Gold at the beginning of the month, and that's a gift. And that gift, it might be small, but it will add up in time. The gift earlier this month was 5 coins, but imagine if those coins were worth $100 a piece. Admin just gave you $500. Wow, that's cool, right? So just keep that in mind, that we're looking to make sure that the members who are participating stay active, and the more active members we have, the better SBC Gold is going to turn out to be. All right, so I've gone over the individual tiers. I've gone over our SBC Gold launch, which is going to happen today. I've gone over a little bit of an update on the app. We are going to be doing some videos. Again, the tiers are the videos that our member helpers have decided that they want first. So we're going to work on getting videos for the tiers, and here we go. Then we're going to work on a tutorial for the custodial wallet, and then we're going to go through your SBC Coins account when the wallet is created. So that's probably something I should say. So when you are a new member, so keep this in mind for new members and push this information out to your referrals. Your SBC custodial wallet is created right after your account is validated. So if you're an active member When you visit the dashboard, if you're active, it will create the custodial wallet for you at that time. So you don't have to worry about if you're a new member, it'll create this right here where it says your SBC wallet is. It'll create that when you visit this page after you are a fully active member. So that's when your custodial wallet is created. In order for you to receive the SBC Gold gift, you need to keep your account active for the entire month. So your account just can't expire. If your account expires and then you pay it a day late or something like that, the system knows that. But if your account is expired and a week or 2 or 3 goes by, you're not going to be receiving SBC Gold. So keep that in mind, that your account has to be fully paid through the entire month, specifically for March, or I'm sorry, for May. So we look at the calendar month of May. If your account is paid in May, then you'll get the SBC Gold. So just make sure that you don't expire. It's very important because the system is very well aware of when an account expires, and if it's not paid in that same particular day, then it goes against being able to give you the gift. So I want to be able to give you the gift. You want the gift. Everyone wants the gift. Just make sure that you get your account paid on time. All right. I'm going to take a drink of water. If there's any member of the Privy Council that would like to make a comment or a statement, I want to remind everyone that we have the Founders QA, so we don't take Q&A in our Founders meeting anymore. If you have a question, you can submit it to foundersqa@sbccoins.io. We had 4 emails over the last week, and 2 of them were basically the same question. I was able to respond to them with, I responded to them via email rather than creating a video for them, because the questions that were asked were not really, they were just minor questions, nothing significant to share with the entire community that we haven't already shared before. So it was just a couple of questions that I was able to answer quickly and did so. So if you have a larger Q&A topic that you would like to submit to me or even to the Privy Council or member helpers, you can do that through the Founders QA at sbccoins.io, and you'll get a reply back in your email. If it was replied to, you'll get the response in email. If we're going to do a video for it, I'll send you a notification that that's going to be covered in our Q&A video. But we don't take any Q&As in our meeting, in this particular meeting, but Q&As will be recorded and then posted to the blog for a later date when we have Q&A topics that are relatively significant. All right. All right, Mbe. So if any of our Privy members want to make a statement, we can go ahead. Otherwise, we're good to go.
Thank you very much, admin. That was a great one. Okay, it looks like Mr. Mechi wants to say something. Hello, sir. Can you unmute?
Okay. Am I on?
Sure. 515.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Greetings to everyone on this very call. And we're always saying thanks to admin. I've been listening to all that I have been saying. I've read this and followed through, and the testing we are doing and every other things, everything just points forward to the fact that we are moving forward. But it's quite unfortunate that some or a lot of members are not seen in that way. But to such ones, I always still feel like telling them to look at things the other way around. Yeah, some are saying that it's becoming a little bit complicated, but I don't see it or take it to be that way. It's becoming a little bit more clearer, because what Admin Scott is putting in place now is for us to know that he's really bent on making this thing work. Look at the current swap. Look at everything being set up the way they should be working. So if I'm to say, this is now for us to pick our mantles and then do the best we can to get this community moving forward. Actually, it's not been easy, but must we remain in that way that it's not easy and then remaining on that very hard condition for all time? So if we can actually see things the way they are today, I believe that we will push it forward more than what we are doing. That's just my little contributions. Thank you all.
Thank you. Yeah, we are definitely making efforts to be quite a bit more clear. We're trying to get education out there very much more cleanly. And our member helpers, again, I had a meeting with our member helpers last week, and unfortunately only one member helper was able to show up this week, but we're working to restore the member helpers and get them fully engaged as well. So the education process is, I understand that it is tough, and I also understand that I can't do it all myself. So the member helpers and the Privy Council and the videos that we're going to be putting up in various places up on the website where members might find some areas challenging is definitely something that we're going to strive for, particularly over the next couple of months. Because once we get to the part where we are 10,000 members and we have our legal process starting and moving forward, the entire content of the website is going to start to grow. There's going to be a lot of educational materials that are going to be made available. Specifically, the sponsors are going to direct us in a fiscally responsible direction in ways that our members can be educated on fiscal matters that are important. And those educational materials will start to crop up in our SBC BO, and those members that join us after we've completed the fund they're going to have a wealth of knowledge available to them. They're going to be able to get up to speed very quickly and then join us in the SBC fund as well. So thank you again, Amici, for the offering, and yeah, we're definitely I appreciate the encouragement, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that we are expanding our knowledge, and we're expanding our opportunities, and yeah, fully on board with that.
All right. I think that is that for now, admin.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, thank you everyone for attending our meeting. The video link for this will be up in the blog later today, and we have our founders meeting next week. Look forward to the SBC Gold swap turning on sometime today. Probably will be, I'd say it probably is going to be in the next 4 to 5 hours. I can't say for certain. When the developers are over their little bump that they're working on right now, then they can turn that on and start monitoring it. We will be, looking at it very closely. So, if use this time to get BNB and USDT into your custodial wallets, so that when the swap is turned on, you're ready to go. All right.
Okay. So what is the take-home message?
The take-home message. I want to use the same one that I used last week, but I forgot where it is. All right, so that is the be prepared, be present, be counted, and be sure.
Be prepared, be present, be counted, and be sure. Oh, sorry. I
That's the one.
need to be able to unmute. So, guys, you can all unmute now.
Be
Yeah.
prepared, be
Present,
present, be
present,
counted, be sure.
and be sure.
Everybody, your head on the wall.
Be present, be counted,
Be
be sure.
prepared,
Your head on the
present,
wall.
Head,
Be prepared,
be present,
be counted,
Your head on the wall.
be counted.